We are live. We are live. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I know, first of all, I know that it is not early for a lot of people, but I wanted to make sure that I did go live today. One, for the 45 live, but also because I didn't want to let this day go by without saying something about my dad. So today marks 2 years since we have lost my father. Um, it has been a very interesting day. I got to hang around my mom and my nieces and my nephews. It's been an interesting day. So I'm going to kind of talk about a little bit about my dad and how he has impacted me and motivated me through through why I'm in business now and just in life, and just really celebrate him because he is amazing. He was an amazing father. He still is an amazing father, and I'm just so grateful to have had him as my dad. So, all right, guys, let's get into it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, so yes, today is marks 2 years since we lost my dad. My dad has a lot to do with the person that you see here today. My dad was in the military for 26 years, so he always taught me and my brother a lot about being super focused, being super determined, and always just making sure that you always like always are kind to other people. Like my dad, even though he was like in the military for a long time, he still had this a really amazing heart. Like he did not meet us. He did not know a stranger. Everyone loved my dad. Everyone saw my dad as just like this amazing person who made such an impact in the lives of so many people. Like I remember at his funeral, there was so many people that had so many amazing stories to tell, that like that my dad had did something even where my dad probably thought was so small, but it made such a huge impact in their lives, even like 30, 40, 50, 60 years later. And for me, one of the things that I always wanted to make sure I did, even now, is to make the impact in the lives of other people as well. Like I want to help people and provide guidance and shine lights on people that either I make an impact for, or they're going to make an impact for other people. And that's really what shifted for me. And the fact of like we were being like when we started and where I came from in the restaurant and the brick and mortar industry to the impact driven entrepreneurs industry, because I was like, I want to be a person to help people make more impacts. Like I want more of my followers to go out into the world and make these huge impacts on so many other people's lives, so they can just go out and create a world where there's like good people like my dad. Like my dad was just a really good person. It's funny because there's a TikTok trend right now where they were like where it's like a mom, it's like a husband and a wife, and like it's like when when you have like a nice husband and somebody says something rude and then the wife comes in and you was like says that. And that's how my dad was. Like my dad was very calm and collective. Like he didn't want to get into arguments with people. He felt like that wasn't necessary. Like me getting an argument and me being argumentative with you is a waste of energy and a waste of time. Like I'd rather discuss it in a more reasonable situation, and let's talk through it and let's figure out how to come to a common ground, rather than let's just like get all hype and get excited. And it's funny because my mom used to always be like, Paul, because that's what my dad's name was, Paul. She's like, you need to like don't let people walk over you. My dad was like, it's not that. It's the fact that like I just rather have a conversation with somebody and be able to like see their side of things and see if we can come to a common ground. And that's kind of how I try to do either. Like I'm not really big on confrontation. Like I definitely am somebody who wants to kind of address the situation, the conversation, and figure out how can we move forward and do better and be better. Um, but yeah, so today marks 2 years, and I look at the business and I look at what we're doing in the business, and I think that we are doing what my dad would be proud of. Like I think I am trying to be kind and be happy and shed light on other people because that's what my dad did. I think I am being impactful to other people. Like I've had people come to me and it's crazy because like sometimes like I'm impactful, but I have people that says like Carrie, like I like what you said, I like what you did, and you're motivating. And for me, it's like that's what I want to be for other people. Like I want to be what my dad was for so many other people. So today marks 2 years, and it's crazy because I thought that I would have my dad for a long time to like see me have kids and see me have all these things, and that wasn't able to happen. But I know that my dad's always looking down on me and my mom and my nieces and nephews and my brother, and motivating us and pushing us to strive forward. Um, so yeah, this has been an interesting day. I know for my mom it's hard because she lost the love of her life. They were married for almost 30 years. No, 20, 20, yeah, 30. They were always married. No, 20. They were married for 26. They were married for 26 years. Oh, no, 30 years. Oh, they were married for 30 years. So for them to be married for 30 years, like she lost her best friend, and I know it's hard for her. So please keep my mom in your prayers while she goes through a tough week. Um, and yeah, just keep her family in your prayers. It's interesting. We're gonna try to think of the good times of my dad, like the funny things he said, the jokes he had, his laugh. He had an infectious laugh. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I love you all, and I will see you guys next time.